Mark Carney prioritizes Europe over US in first foreign visit as Canada's Prime Minister. In a notable departure from tradition, Canada's newly elected Prime Minister, Mark Carney, opted for Europe rather than the United States as the destination for his first official foreign trip. His decision signals a shift in diplomatic priorities at a time of strained relations with Washington. Carney received a warm welcome in Paris, where he met with French President Emmanuel Macron. Later, in London, he held discussions with British Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer, emphasizing the importance of a strong Canada-Europe alliance. During his visit, Carney was direct in his criticism of US President Donald Trump, particularly regarding remarks about Canada being the 51st state. "No one has come out forcefully enough to say that those comments are simply unacceptable," Carney remarked. When asked whether traditional allies were hesitant to challenge the US due to fear of repercussions, he responded, "We can stand up for ourselves. Canada is strong. We've called out these disrespectful remarks, and they must stop before we engage in broader discussions with the United States." Economic and trade considerations. Carney also addressed economic concerns, highlighting the uncertainty surrounding US trade policies. The tariffs and the unpredictability of potential future trade actions by the world's largest economy are already having an impact, not just on us, but on the US itself. A weakened US economy affects everyone, including its closest allies. However, the Prime Minister expressed confidence in Canada's economic resilience. "We control our own policies. Canada is an economic powerhouse, and we can make it even stronger. We need a unified national economy rather than 13 fragmented ones. We must build millions of homes, diversify our trade partnerships, and strengthen our position as an energy superpower in both clean and conventional energy. That's our path forward." Reassessing defense partnerships. Another key topic was Canada's defense procurement strategy. Traditionally reliant on the US for military hardware, Carney suggested that Canada is now considering alternatives. "We've been evaluating our options carefully, including potential European suppliers. This could have significant implications for the country's 2023 agreement to purchase 88 F-35 fighter jets from Lockheed Martin." Although Canada has already paid for 16 of them, Carney's office indicated that the remaining order could be reconsidered in favor of European alternatives, with Sweden being a potential supplier. Strengthening ties with European allies. Carney's European tour comes amid efforts to forge a broader alliance beyond NATO, with 37 countries, including Canada, European nations, Japan, Australia, and New Zealand, engaged in discussions on security and support for Ukraine. The Prime Minister reaffirmed Canada's commitment to strengthening cooperation with reliable partners, stating, "This is a moment for deeper unity between Canada and Europe." His visit to France and the UK reinforced this stance, with Macron welcoming him as a friend of Paris and Carney seamlessly switching between English and French during their joint press conference. A message to Washington. Carney's decision to visit Europe first, and his pointed remarks about US-Canada relations, send a strong diplomatic signal. "We are ready to engage with Washington," he said, "but first, we expect respect." While he did not rule out future bilateral discussions with the US, Carney's European tour highlights a strategic pivot towards allies who share Canada's vision for global cooperation and stability.